What up, though, y'all? This is Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me post-workout. Gonna get on up out of here. On to my next destination. Got a good one in. Got me winded. But that could be because I'm getting old too, y'all. You see the beard is steady graying. Day after day, I swear there's more gray in there. At one point, I was picking it out, but this was like a long time ago. And it just got so much gray in it to where I said, man, the hell with this. I'm not picking the gray no more. If I keep picking the gray, I'm not gonna have no beard left. I've considered coloring it though. I don't know. Everybody tells me I should, but I might do it anyway just to see what it looks like, because I don't remember what it looks like to have an epic beard that's all black anymore. But let's get to the topic at hand before I get out of here. And that's, we got a black man that was slain by his snow bunny girlfriend. Ooh-wee. And he's not really getting a lot of sympathy from the sisters. He wouldn't have anyway, though. But let's dive a little deeper into it. You have a black man. He prefers to date white women. You know, whatever. That's his preference. I ain't tripping about that. But you know, sisters are not a fan at all of brothers dating on the outside. Even though when sisters date on the outside, they love it. They absolutely support it. Get it, queen. Get it, girl. You deserve it. You deserve happiness. All that. There's even the one sister. What's his name? Rose Miller. She's with a white man, and she is always dragging black men over the fact that she got this white man. And nobody too much, other than Tasha K. Tasha K kind of checked her about it. You know, told her that she didn't like what she was doing. But other than that, nobody really gives pushback when sisters date on the outside and they start throwing shade at brothers. But when just a black man dating on the outside, he gets all type of ire. But in his case, he wasn't just dating a snow bunny. He always was dragging black women, which I personally, I don't really like that. If you want to date on the outside, date on the outside. I support you dating who you want to date. If you want to date Latina, if you want to date Snow Bunny, if you want to date Asian, whatever you want to do, you know, whoever have you. If you want Dominican, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. But why do you have to like go throwing shade once you didn't win and found your preference or where you celebrated? There's no need to do that. I don't think anyway. But for some people, they do. They have this chip on their shoulder about how they were treated by their own, and when they get whatever trophy, because that's in a lot of cases how they feel like the women on the outside are. When they get this trophy, they get to throwing all types of shade. He made a post that aged poorly. You know, he don't play about her, and he'll die about her or whatever. And that's what's ended up happening. They went out, some sort of get-together, gathering, some party, some club scene, something of that nature. They were out together, they were drinking, and who knows what else. Back at the house, things seemed to have been heated. There was some sort of tension over something. Who knows? And she shoots him. It's like 5 a.m. in the morning. She shoots him. She claims that she was cleaning the gun and it went off. Guns don't just go off, y'all. All right, first, the cleaning your gun at 5 a.m. when you were drunk and all that sounds absolutely ridiculous. But even if I was to buy that story, I'm always going to get hung up on the whole thing with guns just going off. Guns don't just go off. That is a BS defense that some attorney came up with in order to dupe people on the jury who know nothing about firearms. Because if you have someone on the jury that's inexperienced with handling firearms, and you say, oh, it just went off. It just went off. They don't know any better, so that sounds right to them. So they're like, oh, okay, well, I can see that. So that's all that was. Anyone who knows about firearms know that they don't just go off. I was holding it, it just went off. I was swinging it around, it just went off. We wrestled for it, it just went off. Yeah, all right, just went off. It just went off, just fired all the clips. All that was in the clip, rather. No, that's not what happened here. She didn't fire everything that was in the clip or in the chamber. But the man is gone. And as you would expect, the sisterhood is not really too upset about this. I've seen some of the comments, and I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I found some amusement out of the comments because it was exactly what I was expecting. They're like, you know, he got what he asked for, he got what he wanted, you know, as you were, ladies, we are not riding at dawn. You know, he said he would die about her, and you know that's what happened. I mean, sisterhood is not. They not really feeling that. Oh, it's getting cold. Well, not really cold, but a little windy. Slide this on right quick and keep talking with y'all. So that post is not aged well. He has a cousin that jumped online and was, you know, basically pleading for justice or demanding justice for the slain man, and he really wasn't having any luck, as you would expect. He wasn't really having any luck when it comes to drumming up sympathy for his cousin. And he went back and made a post basically saying, because in the comments, people were showing receipts. His online footprint talking about sisters is rough, right? His past of talking down on sisters, yeah. If you've seen only a handful of them, you would understand why sisters are not at all feeling any sort of sorry or sympathy or remorse for his situation. So when the cousin made this post or whatever, you know, you had a lot of people screenshotting and posting in the thread receipts of the stuff that he said. So he went back on there and was like, you know, by the way, I don't agree with the stuff that my cousin was saying, yada yada. And I know why he had to do that, because your cousin was saying all of this stuff about black women, and here you are on here looking for sympathy for him. Now, it could be completely because he's your cousin, but because he's your cousin also, you're almost guilty by association. They think, well, if this is how your cousin feel, how do you feel? Do you feel similar? So he had to defend himself. But man, what is going on here? The young lady, she's been charged now. She wasn't at first. And she's been charged. I don't know exactly with what, because the details of it were kind of muffled. I could probably go in there and find some more stuff on it, but they were being really funny with the details of it at first. It almost didn't seem like she was going to get charged initially, to be quite honest. Ooh, how would that have worked out, man? White woman shooting a black man. I mean, even though sisters weren't really getting behind it, you know, it probably wasn't going to be no neighborhoods burned down or anything like that behind it. And we know that it was going to leave the door open for the usual grifting suspects. So thank goodness we didn't have to endure another dose of that. Well, let me get out of here, y'all. On to my next step. Holla at y'all soon. Peace.